Alright folks, Bitch Against Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're World Edition, we are in EuraAsia. We're in St. Petersburg specifically. Only the truth remains. And this is about Anastasia. Gotta love it in St. Petersburg. Dang, Ace, how on earth do we go from tracking Sombra to investigate a murder straight out of an old Russian novel? Any one of the suspects we've interrogated had a motive to bash in Mikhail Karamov's head. Would any of them be sane enough to stand trial? Ace, there's a commotion on the bank bridge, right next to the victim's office. Somebody's celebrating his death. Oh, great. Somebody's celebrating Karamov's death? Well, you're right, Ace. We need to get to that bridge. Darn right. 1 down and 9 to go. Karamov's was a schmo. Hey, cool it. Seems your raising needs to ask you some questions about. You can't stop me from protesting. Bureau stooge. Bureau stooge? How the heck do you know we're from the Bureau? My girl has to keep tabs on enemies of liberty, wherever and whoever they are. Enemy of liberty? Hey, wait a minute, Ace. I recognize her. She's Agrafena Raskolov. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me giving me these names. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna try it. Agrafena Raskolnikova, Russia's most famous civil liberties activist. Nice to see you out of jail, Agrafena, but you better settle down a bit. Senior Troop Ace has a few questions for you. And you're right, Ace. There also might be some clues this close to the victim's office, and we should check out the bank bridge. Dude, I swear. I feel bad, you know. I'm sure if you're from Russia or something, these names are really easy for you. They're not so much for me, I gotta admit. So in your little chant just now, you said 1 down and 9 to go. Karamov's was a schmo. You meant Mikhail Karamov's, didn't you? Well, I just mentioned Mikhail Karamov's as an example. That doesn't mean I killed him. Well, I don't know. Sounds like he was the first on your hit list of 10 people. Hit list? I don't kill people. I fight for civil liberties. I want justice, and people cannot answer for their crimes against civil liberty if they're dead. Answer for their crimes, huh? Well, as relieved as I am to be talking to someone firmly planted in this century, you are intense, Miss Raskolnikova. Well, and I know that if the Bureau is involved with this case, there is definitely more to Karamov's murder than meets the eye. Yeah, you're probably true. I would pin her to be part of Sombra. Just throwing it out there. No idea if she is. I'm gonna throw it out there. The fact that she knew that we were the Bureau just tells me there's something funky going on. I didn't prep for this, so I don't know where anything is. If I'd done the matching one, I could maybe have done that, but... Alright, so we have teapot, fur hat, briefcase. Where's the owl? Dirty scarf, and flag garland. Not too shabby, actually. I would have done fairly well, actually. Could have gotten an extra star. That would have been nice. So, Ace, was there anything on the bank bridge that could help us find Mikhail Karamov's murder killer? We found a briefcase, and look at the name. It belonged to the victim. Digging through that is bound to get us a lead. You picked up a scarf. What's so special about it? Yeah, you're right. There's black gunk all over it. Think you can grab a sample with the vacuum? What was that? Oh. So we found some kind of file in the victim's briefcase. That looks like a nightmare waiting to happen. Think your dusting kit will help us get a name to go with the face, Ace? I wasn't gonna say that, but she looked like she scared me, so. She reminds me of, what's the chick's name from, the swamp place in Pacific Bay. Her name was Miss, like, Bell or you guys are gonna tell me I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Blade, something Blade, Victoria Blade, I believe. Here, you guys sample that black gunk from that scarf. Those are initials on the scarf, MK, like Mikhail Karamov's. Well, whatever that black gunk is, it was on the victim's scarf. I bet Lars can tell us all about it. He probably can. hours. Okay. Alright, who are you? Oh, she's Rasputin. I love it. I love it. So the subject of the file is one Sveta Rasputina, and she's a... Well, let me test my acrylic alphabet skills. She's a medium. You mean one of those kooks who claim to read the future and talk to the dead? Why would the victim have an official file on a medium in his briefcase? We better go talk to Sveta Rasputina and find out. So Rasputin was basically the guy, the like magical sorcerer or whatever that kind of messed with Anastasia. So definitely makes sense. That's pretty fun. Miss Rasputina, Senior Trooper Ace found an official file of you and the belongings of Mikhail Karamavaz. May he rest in peace. I met Karamavaz at a seance once, but I have no idea why he would have a file on me. Maybe he changed his mind about my powers. Karamavaz did not strike me or anyone else at this seance as a spiritual person. Even my Borzai growled at him all evening. He cracked jokes, made fart noises, and it was impossible to maintain a connection to the spirit world with him around. Perhaps now that Karamavaz is on the other side, he will understand that one should not make fun of the occult. Well, for your sake, that it wasn't you who decided to teach him that lesson, Miss Rasputina. You better stick to this plane of existence for the foreseeable future. Oh, I could definitely see her being the murderer. But anyways, we'll find out soon, guys. Gonna wait 12 hours, gonna grab a whole bunch of stars. I'll see you guys back here. It's Pachinki's 88. Or what? Alright, folks, Pachinki's 88, we are back. Let's finish this off. Hey, dude, that black gunk you cleaned from the victim's scarf was some top shelf stuff. Too bad there wasn't more of it. More of that sample could have gone very well with my home distilled vodka. I guess I'll tell Archer they still has to pick up some for tonight. Pick up what, Lars? Seriously, get to the point. What are those black grains? Caviar. That stuff was covered in pricey Russian caviar from Cafe Akunin. Alright, but maybe our victim was just a slob. What's to say he didn't eat this caviar himself? Well, he can't have eaten this caviar. I found traces of his blood on the eggs. This blood was deposited on the scarf after the victim's death. But whoever the killer is, they have taste. Oh, and stinky fish breath. Guess I'll have to bring some gum when you arrest the caviar-loving killer, Ace. Wait, Lars, did you say the caviar came from Cafe Akunin? I agree, Ace. We better go check out that place again. Couldn't agree with you more. Although this is Russia, I have a feeling that almost everyone eats caviar. Just a little hunch. Alright, so we got torn photo. See the wine glass. Security camera. Nice. 8-ball. Playing cards. Open book. Clue. Oh, the book wasn't a clue. Shocked, actually. So what'd you find on the second scoop of the cafe, Ace? A torn photo? Think you can fit the pieces together? Oh, and finally some helpful technology. A security camera. Think you can unlock it? We know the victim spent a lot of time here, so that camera's bound to have filmed him at some point. I'm surprised we're not giving it to, Elliot. Bet we're gonna be giving one of these to Elliot. So let me know down in the comments, guys. I was thinking that for the next case, it's gonna be the new year, of actually seeing if we, if I could bring in Baby Ace Jr. into this, and do a case, and maybe have him like right here, like holding me as I'm playing through. Let me know if what you guys think. So you pieced together that photo from the cafe, and wait, is that the Grand Duchess Anastasia? I mean, the real one, of course. Someone wrote a message. You can't say no to me now, and it's signed by a certain MK. Same initials as Mikhail Karamazov. And we know that our suspect, Duchess Anastasia, was trying to get Karamazov to sign papers that would officially recognize her relation to the woman in this photo. What do you say we go ask Duchess Anastasia what Karamazov meant by this message, Ace? Well, let's do that. Let's see what she has to say about this. Oh, you found the photo, but how? I ripped it up. Now, why would you rip up a beautiful photo of your supposed great-grandmother? Did it have something to do with Karamazov's message? Oh, what else could I do but rip that photo to shreds? He accused me of being a fraud. Karamava said that he knew that I was no relation to the Grand Duchess and said that he wouldn't tell a soul if I agreed to marry him. But I'm not a fraud. Would a fraud have studied piano under the greatest instructors in Europe? Would a fake own the snuggliest, wuggliest purebred borzoi in Russia? Would an imposter be able to afford the best caviar in St. Petersburg? Enough already, we get it. But fraud or not, Duchess, getting rid of blackmailer is a strong motive to kill. Oh, you must believe me. I would never sully my hands with that man's blood. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Duchess, and Senior Trooper Ace will find out just how desperate you got. There we go. Nope. Darn. Cool. We got the secret cam from the cafe unlocked as quick as ever, Ace. Elliot will be able to show us the secrets. Sweet. Alright, guys. I will see you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks. Pitching Ace 88. We are back. Let's finish this part off. Hey Ace, the security cam from the cafe had a lot of footage to go through. One thing's for certain, the victim spent a lot of time at Cafe Akunin. Well, thanks, kiddo, but we already knew that. Wait for it. He didn't just drink tea and play cards there. Some things got a little heated. Take a look. You have no right. My family has tended that estate since... Your family? What do I care about your family? I spit on your family. You what? Well, you won't live to see another sunrise. I swear on my babushka's grave. Dang, did Ivan Vitotsky say what I think he said? Karamazov wouldn't live to see another sunrise? Well, if I may step in, Mezumi, you should never, ever insult a Russian's family. In Russia, family honor is very important as not exchanging money after the sun sets. Do you think Vitotsky's threat was real, Ace? I mean, he does chase people off the Lermonov estate with a shotgun for a hobby. We better go ask Ivan Vitotsky to give us more details about this argument with the victim. Well, not long before he died, you had a serious argument with Mikhail Karamavas, Mr. Vitotsky. You threatened his life. Well, that Karamavas said he was going to kick us off the estate. My family has attended this place since 1810. Mr. Lermontov, that lovesick Drak with his head in the clouds, mooning about and writing poetry. That idiot doesn't even know what's going on. I'm the one who takes care of everything on the estate now. It's practically mine. I even brush the Borzoi's dog's hair every day. But the estate would be a distant memory if Karamazov followed through with his plan to kick you off the land. Look, I steal a little caviar from the larder from time to time, but I'm not a murderer. I was just going to prove that he had no right to the estate. We better hope that Senior Trooper Ace doesn't prove that you killed Karamavas. There's no caviar in prison. Seriously, Ace, this investigation is like living in a Russian novel. A civil notary named Karamavas is bashed in the head with a blunt object. Duchess Anastasia has serious motive to kill if Karamavas was blackmailing her. I know that some people think of Agrafena Raskolnikova as a hero, but would she be above killing if she thought it could further her cause? Senior Trooper Ace, your struggle is at an end. What the? Miss Rasputina, what are you doing here? You must listen to me. I've had a vision that could close this case. Weirdo. Anyways, we should listen to her because she probably at least gives us a couple clues. So, I'll see you guys in the next chapter of Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.